New home of the Atlanta Braves. MLB Network welcomes you to SunTrust Park. Ought to be a good one here between the LA Dodgers and the Atlanta Braves. Mike Foltynewicz gets the starting assignment for the Braves. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, he's what you call a solid starter, Matt. Most of the time, he's going to keep you in games and eat up innings. Sometimes he's more dominant than that, and occasionally he'll get hit around a little bit. But if he attacks hitters and throws quality strikes in this one, he's going to be just fine.
Here's Jock Peterson now, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Jock Peterson.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And we kick things off tonight with a swing and a miss for a first pitch strike as we're underway. Now, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, been a middling start to the season as they come in 2-3 over their first 5.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Into the box now, Manny Machado. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Expected to get a little cooler as we go on, but the temperature at game time 68 degrees. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Machado, a 25-year-old, could find himself a member of the National League All-Star squad this year, and he's had a nice season so far. Currently second in fan votes among third basemen.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that All-Star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
Stepping in now, number 13. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The 0-1 on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Another one sent foul. Now another 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. And now the Braves will step up for their first opportunity to score. Clayton Kershaw, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Clayton Kershaw, he just breathes different air than everybody else. The best pitcher in the game of baseball. Good fastball, good changeup, good cutter, and a terrific curveball. When you think about the Cy Young Award, he's always in the mix. He's good, he's strong, he's left-handed, and he's quite simply one of the greatest pitchers of all time.
At the plate, number 13. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. It's been, all things considered, a pretty good start to the campaign as they have 4 wins from their first 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, for me, I'm going to go off script here. I think one of the keys to winning this game, I get it, the pitcher has to throw strikes, the offense has to show up, but I need more energy, more focus. I need guys flying around. I need guys looking like they want to win a ball game.
Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Peterson on the run, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And happy birthday as they allow him to cross with the inside the park home run as he catches his breath to reflect on his good fortune.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Albies is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Fouled away. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And that's the second out.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Nick Markakis. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Kershaw gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
I can't tell you how big a pitch that is right there to be called the ball. 2-0 as an offensive player, man, it's almost 70% fastball. 1-1, he opens up the entire arsenal to get you out.
That one's in there on the black. 2-1. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
Markakis ahead with a 3-1 count here. Kurt Suzuki would be next. The 3-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Two out, nobody on. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. So only one hit in the inning on the solo shot, but it's enough to push him out in front. We'll move on to the second now at SunTrust Park. Braves lead this one 1-0. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Number 9, Yasmani Grandal.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Two mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
So here's Matt Kemp now. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. No balls and 1 strike. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. So striding in, Chris Taylor, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
The 0-2 once more. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 0-2. Swing and a liner. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. And this is going to be off the wall now for Markakis out there. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher had the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The 1-0. Soft liner to the left side. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
In now, Clayton Kershaw. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Taylor on second. Verdugo at first. 2 out in the inning. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. On now to the bottom of the second, all tied at 1-1. Stepping in for the Braves, Kurt Suzuki, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. First offering on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Kershaw is a guy that's able to keep the bat off the ball. That's kind of the name of the game for a pitcher, and as a starter, it really helps him work deep into games.
Matty V, one of the toughest parts about scoring runs is bunching 3 or 4 hits together an inning, and that's one of the things this guy does really well. He's tough to hit, and he's really tough to get 3 or 4 hits off of. That's one of the reasons why he's one of the better pitchers.
2-0 count. The pitch too high, and it's 3-0.
Yeah, 3 straight balls to start the inning, and it's clear to me he just hasn't found his rhythm out there yet.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Striding into the box, Johan Camargo. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Gone! So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Second home run early in the year, and it's given the Braves a 3-1 lead.
That is why you can't walk the leadoff hitter. A solo shot becomes a 2-run homer, and the damage just kind of snowballs. Tough one to swallow.
Batting 7, center fielder, Ender.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He swings and grounds it to short. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Standing in now, Mike Foltynewicz. 1-0 the count. Inciarte leads off first with 1 away. And he pops up the bunt attempt. The 1-1. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a ball as he pulled the bunt back.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
The 2-2. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw won't get him. Ready for another chance, number 13. And he made it exciting early on as he circled the bases with an inside the park home run his first time up. First offering on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
I'm set with the 0-1, and it's fouled away. Oh, this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box now, Ozzie Albies, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. The 0-1 on its way. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Kershaw comes set. Here it is on 0-2. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base. And after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on MLB Network after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jock Peterson, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Inciarte has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and standing in now the third baseman, Manny Machado. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball that just misses inside.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Skied into straightaway right. Markakis on the run. 2 gone.
Now batting, number 13.
In now, number 13. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just a bit up.
Ball 1, no strike.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Freddie Freeman settles in to start out the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 home. Fouled off. Fouled away. The 1-2. And the shift will not amount to much here as this is lifted in the air out to right field. Kemp is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
The right fielder, number 22, Nick Markakis.
So with one away now, that'll bring in Nick Markakis. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Peterson has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The catcher, number 24, Suzuki.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher Kurt Suzuki. Kershaw's ready. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Machado is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
A ball and 2 strikes. Bouncer up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
So here's Matt Kemp now. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just a bit high.
As long as you actually get it inside, that 2-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. Slapped hard the opposite way. In there, a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? First and third, you got problems all over the place.
Well, you come right out of the dugout, right? You're starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up and all of a sudden, first and third, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
First offering on its way. Line towards center field. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. Long throw to third. And this will come in far too late. He's in there at third.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Into the box, Chris Taylor. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes. You can bury one for a potential strikeout. And at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn 1 pitch into an ending double play.
Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. Here it comes, 0-2. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Back up the middle. Albies brings it in to second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
How about it? The center fielder, Alex.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. A base hit in his first trip. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And this one's over for a high strike. 1-1. Ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. And the next in is Johan Camargo. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed up a little high. The 1-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And both guys throwing the country hardball so far. Top speeds of 95 and 97. Digging in to try it again, Ender Inciarte. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there at the letters 0-1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. And it's fouled away. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Kershaw gets the sign. 0-1 pitch on its way. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. 4 innings in the books, tied 3-3. Digging in for his second at bat, Clayton Kershaw. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 22, Clayton Kershaw.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one right down Main Street. Hit on the ground toward the left. Backhanded. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Now, it doesn't look like the manager fully agrees with that out call at first. It appears he may opt to challenge it and have the play reviewed.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
The Dodgers have elected to challenge.
All right, we'll take one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And wow, from that look at it, I think he did beat that throw. This challenge might work out for him.
The decision appears to have been made as the headset comes off, and the runner is safe. So the call is overturned. The runner will stay at first base, and they maintain the right to challenge further plays going forward.
And the batter moves in.
Here's Jock Peterson now, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. But what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Manny Machado now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now it's 2-0. Machado awaits the 2-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. (3-3) our score with a man on at first and one away. To 2-2 now.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
And he goes and chops this one out towards second. And that's through for this first base hit in this one. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are two aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in two places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now you've got a couple of guys on.
Number 13 is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Kershaw at second, Machado at first, one gone. A line shot to third base.
Now batting, second,
Striding in once again, Yasmani Grandal. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And now it looks like the right-hander Peter Moylan is up to throw in the Atlanta bullpen. Set to deliver the 0-1. Thought it looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
A pause and the 0-2. This is line to left. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the one run will be allowed to score.
Really unfortunate there. Obviously the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible they could have waved the runner around from first as well. We'll never know, though, as he's forced to hold the runner at third because of the ground rule double.
In now, Matt Kemp, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 4 runs, 9 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Swinging a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And that gets over the wall now, but both runners will score anyway.
There's an interesting play right there. Base open. They elect to pitch to him. And what does he do? He hits a ground rule double, which forces the run from second and third to come in to score.
On his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Braves, number 30, Peter Moylan.
Standing in now, Cody Bellinger. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 delivery. Late that time for a strike.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
3 runs already home here. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. Dodgers out in front, 6-3. Charlie Culberson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 16, Charlie Culberson.
And a fastball just a bit high, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 1-0. It's a fastball that misses.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
2 balls and a strike. Two and two. The 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Stepping in now, number 13. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And, Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a 3rd time.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit up.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
3-0 now. Well hit to right, but foul. And the 3-1. A high fastball is in there. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a high pop-up. Number 13 shading to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Sam Freeman takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 39, Sam Freeman.
Ready for another shot now. Chris Taylor, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. From the stretch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Markakis giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Alex Verdugo.
Ready for another chance. Alex Verdugo. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0 home misses for the second ball.
2 balls, no strike.
And he'll just watch the splitter here. 2-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Swing and a miss at a ball well off the plate. 1 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Left fielder giving chase, and this will land foul. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. He stays alive, still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled off.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Liner toward right center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8 pitch at bat finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag, and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting a result.
Into the box, Clayton Kershaw. 0-1 the count. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. Show Track is going to give us a better look at that play. You usually don't see third baseman show off a lot of range, but he certainly did there. And to complete the play, uncorked a good hard throw across to first for the out. Nice play all around from the hot corner. Into the box now, Jock Peterson, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
The 1-1. Hit out towards second. Albies scoops it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. We'll see Freddie Freeman start things off when we return. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. The Dodgers lead it 6-3. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Freddie Freeman.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
Nope,
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Now the 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Two-0 count. The pitch. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
The 2-1 is strike 2, swinging. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2. On deck is Nick Markakis. Count still full, 3-2. He'll try it again, 3-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now. And I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Ready once again, Nick Markakis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away. Bases are empty. One man out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Kershaw into the windup. Here it is on 0-2. This one's flared toward left center. Coming in is Peterson, but he won't get there. It falls in. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Runner at second, one away, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Kurt Suzuki. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Markakis leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. A ball and a strike to count to Suzuki. Kershaw now on 1-1. And that one stayed up a little high. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And gone up into the second deck. So a 2-run home run off the bat of Kurt Suzuki. First home run of the campaign for him, and this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game.
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world, and when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it just like he did there.
Now batting, third baseman, Johan Camargo.
Standing in now, Johan Camargo. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. Kemp is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Number 11, Ender.
Here's Ender Inciarte. Now here's the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. But 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. The 2-3-4 hitters now to start the 7th. It's tightened up a bit at 6-5 now. Back here at SunTrust Park, the men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Shane Carl is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Ryan Flaherty will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Here's Manny Machado now. First delivery to him on the way. Changeup in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Here's a high pop-up. Freeman is under it. 1 out.
Now batter, number 13.
Striding in once again, number 13. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here comes the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Now here's the pitch. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. One and 2 now.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4th.
And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Digging in and looking for more is Manny Grandal. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here's the tip. In there, and it's 0-1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, D-Row, with that stacked infield on the right side. To hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
So here's Matt Kemp now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Here comes the 1-0. Liner toward right center. And that's going to be a base hit for Kemp. The relay. The tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dansby Swanson. A strikeout and a line out for him so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss. High in the air out to center field. Verdugo waits on it. 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Ryan Flaherty.
Stepping in for the Braves, Ryan Flaherty. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Kershaw's ready. Here's the first pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. That is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. And it's fouled away. Here's Kershaw with another 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
The 1-2 misses off the plate. Pitch on the way. Fouled off. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Payoff pitch one more time. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now this is swung on and hit down to Machado at third. And this is going to find its way into left for a one-out knock.
Yeah, that was one of those in-between plays that's hard to judge. He hesitated, unsure whether he should charge it or play it off the hop, and by the time he decided, it was too late. He didn't even get a glove on it.
Stepping in now, number 13, fouled away. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. Flaherty, base runner at first with 1 out. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. And he fouls this one off. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And it's fouled away. Two out with the man at first. Hit back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. The second, but they throw it away.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. As he'll take a look at ball 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Freeman is slugging north of .480, which puts him among some of the best power hitters in the game in that category. Fouled off. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Not very often you need 4 home runs to take the lead, but that's the situation we have here. I guess if you live by the long ball, you die by the long ball. Well, they're living good right now. We'll see how long that lasts.
The right fielder, number 22, Nick Markakis.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. In there, strike 2.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2. You've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
And now a swing by Markakis as this is pulled on the ground to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But the Braves do pick up 3 on the strength of this 3-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 8-6. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Al Minter will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Number 33, A.J. Minter. Now playing right field and batting the 6th spot.
Digging in once again, Cody Bellinger. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
1 ball, no strikes the count. One and one to the Dodgers first baseman.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's the pitch. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Here he comes again, 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Again, a 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Sometimes we use the phrase runs coming at a premium, but it's fair to say that none of us will be saying that tonight as we check out our line score. Neither pitching staff has really even showed up. Next up for Los Angeles, Chris Taylor. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Here's a strike. A wave and a miss.
The count is 1-2.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
1 ball, no strikes the count. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Taylor at second with 2 down. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. And the run is in to score from second.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Here's Jock Peterson now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
Nope.
Missed with a slider. A runner on first with 2 away. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1 and 2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Braves on top, 8-7. Kenley Jansen is called upon, and it's not for his usual role. Just hoping to keep the deficit at 1 here. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Kurt Suzuki, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The next 0-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
The next to bat for Atlanta, number 20, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Jansen's ready. First pitch on the way. And he takes ball 1. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Stepping up now, Ender Inciarte. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. Skied into very shallow right. Kemp coasts under it. And that's the 3rd out. Down in order go the Braves. They hold on to their slim 8-7 lead. Back here in the Atlanta metro area on MLB Network, set to go in the 9th from SunTrust Park.
Now pitching for the Braves, number 49.
Settling in now, Manny Machado. He got under one and popped out his last time up. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. A ball and a strike now to Machado. To 1-2 now. The 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder has a beat on it. 1 down.
The batter, number 13.
Digging in to try it again. Number 13. Looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Ball 2. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Looks to me like he's just trying to do too much up there at the plate. That's an easy trap to fall into when you're the tying run, but you can't be chasing pitches out of the zone.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Yasmani Grandal is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Bouncer down the line, but that one rolls foul. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
A 1-run finish, an 8-7 game tonight. Atlanta used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. Shane Carl earns the victory. victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Clayton Kershaw racked up 12 strikeouts, but still ends up taking the loss. Number 49 wraps it up for the save, his 2nd. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, the lefty Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.